Good afternoon, everybody. Did everyone have a nice holiday, I hope? But we're back at Build. I mean, I'm back at Build for my first one this week, so I'm excited. And we have Cheyenne here.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Hello, Cheyenne.
Hello.
So let's talk about what we just saw in that clip and about this show.
Yeah.
How did this role for you come about? I know that you were on Glee.
Yeah.
And you worked with Ryan Murphy before.
Yeah.
But tell me how you landed the role of Will Drake.
I've been friends with Ryan for a while. I was on Glee, and then I did a pilot for him last year on HBO that didn't go. And then, we've just been friends. Our husbands are friends, and it was one of those things it's just such an LA story, but literally we were at a spin class in West Hollywood, and we were on the bikes, and he kind of leaned forward and said, "I have this part for you on this season." And I was like, "Huh? What's that? Can you say that louder?" Because, those classes are loud. I want to make sure I heard it right. And it was, that's kind of what it was. And, he doesn't, when he doles out information about the season, and I've talked to other friends that have been on the show, he just gives you little snippets. He's like, bisexual, fashion, father, fabulous. That's kind of all I got. So it was really fun. It's been a really, really fun season, yeah.
So this was your first American Horror Story season. What was it like coming in and knowing that a lot of the cast members had already been in a couple of the different series?
Well, I mean, anytime you're the new kid in the new kid in a cast, or it can be a daunting thing. And this show in particular, these are it's Kathy Bates and Angela Bassett and Dennis O'Hare and Sarah Paulson, these amazing actors. So it was very intimidating. It was very daunting. The good thing is that I knew a lot of them prior. Sarah, I knew from Broadway. Matt Bomer and I have been friends for years. Dennis, of course. It's such an exciting cast. It's such an exciting set. It's sexy and dark, and everybody is so good that you have to just kind of hit the ground running. My first scene was with Kathy Bates, and I was scared to death. Totally scared to death. I'm not going to lie. I walked on. I was like, holy shit. But you have to just kind of go with it, so fun.
At least you were thrown into being the newcomer with another newcomer, Lady Gaga, who is up for a Golden Globe on Sunday. How is that kind of walking in on set, and you have a lot of scenes with the one and only, I guess you guys call her Stephanie on set.
We do call her Stephanie, yeah. Listen, it's Lady Gaga. I'm not going to lie. It was crazy to... I'm a huge fan of hers. I'd seen her live 5 times, like in every incarnation, and such a fan of her. And the first day, I knew that my character was going to have a lot to do with her. I knew we were going to be married on the show. And so I definitely wanted to make a good impression, but I wanted to be myself, and all those things you go through. And I was in my dressing room, and it was my first big scene with her, and it was a big, emotional, sexy scene, like all of those are. And I called my husband. I was like, okay, I'm so nervous. I'm going to meet her in a minute. He's like, just be yourself. It's going to be fine. And so I go on set, and she's behind this little scrim, and I was trying to see her, trying to peek, and then I saw her behind, and she was, fully in character, and she's like, Will Drake. And she held her hand out for me to kiss her hand. And I was like, oh, I guess I'm kissing her hand now. She's already in character? Should I be in character? What's going on? And so I grab her hand, and I kind of bow awkwardly, and I'm starting to kiss her hand. She's like, I'm not going to make you kiss my hand. And then she gave me a hug. And she was just super cool. And I said, what do I call you? And she's like, call me Stephanie. That's what all my friends call me, and my family. And I know everybody's heard on tons of talk shows from different, cast members how cool she is, but I can't reiterate it enough. She's just down. She wants to play. She wants to create. She's very inspiring to be around because she's always challenging herself and always just wants to do the hardest choice and the most outside the box. It's really inspiring to be around as an artist, for sure.
And was it surprising for you to see, Lady Gaga, the pop star, come on set and be this outstanding actress?
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't surprised that she was good because people like that, she's good at everything she does, and she's just she's so focused and she studies so hard. But was it cool to see? Absolutely. To see somebody throw themselves into something so much. And she's just really touched my life. We've become great friends. She's been to my place. She loves my husband. She's a really special girl. I'm really excited for her in this next chapter of her life.
And what's your favorite memory from set with Stephanie?
Oh, man. Probably when we had to film a 6-hour oral sex scene.
Yeah, that's
Let's keep it real.
like a great memory.
That I had never done a nude scene before, so I thought I'd wait till I was 40, because that's what you do. I don't know why I did that, but I was nervous about it, and I was like, how's this gonna work? And I looked to my friend Matt Bomer, who's naked in all things all the time, as he should be, really. Let's be real. And it's an awkward thing always, because you have that weird sock on your wiener, and it's just, there's all these people standing around, and it's weird. And Stephanie is so, what I love about her is she just takes care of you in life too. She's definitely there for you. And in the scene, she just wanted me to be comfortable, and it was so awkward, but she made it really great. And she, it turned out well. I just told my mom, don't watch that episode, or do, but it's, you're going to see more of me than you want. So probably that, or just sometime. One time we were singing like West Side Story backstage, and it's a cool thing. Yeah, it was a great experience with her. Yeah.
Because I am so curious what the vibe on the set of this show is. Like,
Yeah.
Are you creeped out when you walk on set, or is it like a totally different? You really have to get into the whole, scary aspect of it, or is the set kind of have this weird?
It depends. Sometimes it's creepy. Sometimes it's, we shoot on the Fox lot, and there's the big giant set of the hotel is not so creepy. It's beautiful and grand, and the hotel, the elevator really works, and it's, you don't have to really use your imagination in terms of looking at all this stuff. So it's really grand and fantastic. In terms of the really creepy stuff, that's on a different stage, and the ceilings are low, and there's all those creepy demon kids running around, and it can be scary. It's fun to. I love that there were so many theater people on the show, just because we are naturally children and clowns, and I think, I kind of took my cue from Sarah Paulson and the other people that have been in Evan Peters, people that have been in every episode and every season, kind of how they deal with the darkness and then maintaining that intensity for that long of a period. And they keep it light. Sarah is hysterical. Sarah Paulson is one of our finest dramatic actresses, but she also could be in a Judd Apatow comedy like that. Like, she is a funny bitch. And and it's so fun to be around. Dennis, the same. Evan Peters, incredible talent. So I kind of took my cue from them. And some days, if it's really intense, if there's a main character dying or something super, super emotional, we all kind of get into that vibe. And then sometimes, I just kind of roll with however everybody's feeling. But it's a pretty light set in terms of, vibe.
Speaking of this creepy vibe, it must be a little creepy to look around and see all of these very handsome men who kind of resemble you, which has been sort of like a topic of discussion this season in the media, and how all you guys look alike. Like Matt Bomer, you have. So tell me about that. Did you notice that when you guys were on set right away, that there was, these beautiful, handsome, tall, brunette, blue-eyed men everywhere?
For sure. First of all, I don't think I look like Matt. I think Matt looks like he's truly carved out of cream cheese. He's just like perfectly.
I would think the same. Do we all not think the same right here?
Thank you. But I get what people say. I get, the dark hair and the jaw and the blue eyes. And Matt and I talked about it, and we were like, wonder what this is about. Are we going to end up being brothers later? And then Wes Bentley, we were like, oh, wait a minute. And then Finn Whitrock, and we were talking about it. Oh, and then Max Greenfield. Yeah. So, okay, I get it. Like, I get it. There was lots of theories kind of floating around, and then it was posted somewhere, like all of our faces together. And I think it was Wes who told me initially that it was going to be revealed later on. And then a few weeks ago, it was revealed. And this is not a spoiler. It is if you haven't seen it, but it's already out.
We'll be talking
that Lady Gaga was with Rudolph Valentino years ago, and ever since then she's been trying to replace him, and so everybody's been like a pale comparison of Valentino. So that's kind of the method to that.
I mean, I like the casting. I just have to
Hey,
say, I'm sure you guys like
You
it
know,
too.
there was one day I will say there was a new PA on set, and it was early in the process, and he was having me sign out for the day, and he pointed to a line. I'm like, no. He's like, oh, have a good day, Finn. I'm like, no, I'm not Finn. He's like, oh, okay, sorry. And he pointed to the line. I'm like, oh, I'm not Matt either. So, whatever.
Like,
But, yeah.
know my name. No. So let's get to some spoilers, because we know that your character, if any of you watch the show, sadly, Will Drake was killed.
Yes.
He's no longer alive.
Yes.
But his spirit can still be alive and can still be on the show. So can we talk about that a little bit? Will you be in these final 2 episodes?
Indeed. Yes, definitely. What's fun about that show is if if you're fans of it, you know that if you die in the hotel, then you live on just as a really pissed off ghost. And so my day that I was killed by Gaga, well, actually, no, she didn't kill me, but she takes me down, and then Angela Bassett ends up doing the deed. I was outside, and I was covered in my prosthetic, and I was covered in blood, and I was like, well, this is it for me. I think this was been a good run on my first year on Horror Story, and I was standing out there, and Ryan Murphy walked by. He was on his phone, and he was on set, on the lot, and he walked by, and he goes, don't worry, you're a ghost. I was like, yes, I'm still on.
Yeah,
so it's been, it's fun. I'm in now my character's really upset, and he has nothing to lose, and so now he's I get some cool stuff in the final 2 episodes. Yeah.
So what can we expect from these final 2? The last episode before the holiday break, we see Iris and Liz doing, shooting down the room, the Countess and Donovan are in, and now everyone's like, what's going to happen? Are they alive? Are they dead? But can you tell us
All will
anything?
be revealed tomorrow night on that. That was a crazy spoiler, a cliffhanger. That was so exciting. And Matt's like little hotline bling dance.
Loved it.
Love that. That was good.
So trendy.
So
trendy.
On
topic.
So, yes, so on fleek. Barf. I can't believe I just said that. I can't say because it's such a good spoiler, but yeah, definitely them coming through. I think Kathy even did a kill shot, and she turned her gun that way and did the whole. I will say this: everybody's storylines, they come together it's so satisfying. Because there's some big stories to kind of wrap up. Because there's 13 leads, and everybody has a lot going on. Really cool things. A couple of people come back. I'm scared to say anything else, but it's really, really good. I'm super excited.
And will we happen to see Jessica Lange ever come back to the show this season?
You're going to have to just wait and see.
Wanted to know. So tell me about the next installment of American Horror Story. Do you know if you're going to be a part of it? Would you like to be a part of it?
Yeah, of course I would love to be a part of it. I don't know if I'm going to be on it yet. I don't know if anybody knows, or if they do, then I don't know if they know. I don't know anything. I really don't know anything. I don't know where it's set. I don't know who's on it, but I know that it's been a challenge for me. It's stretched me. I've had great experiences. And I would love to do it again and do something totally different than this. And I think that's the point. That's why Ryan uses this great, troupe of actors that can do all of these amazing things. And I was so blessed that he asked me to be a part of it and to even I felt like such a cool kid playing with all these kids. I mean, kids, Oscar winners. But playing in the sandbox with these amazing artists, because it only makes you have to up your game and to find it inside yourself to be able to do it. I didn't know if I could, to be honest. 30 Rock and comedy is really my main forte, so I was really excited to stretch myself and see what I could do, and I was just really, really happy with the whole experience. So I'd love to do it again, for sure.
And so are you going to the Golden Globes on Sunday?
I'll be there.
Woohoo! Are you excited?
Yes.
What are you wearing?
I don't know. We're still figuring it out. I don't know. Calvin Klein, I think. I don't know.
Do you have any predictions for Sunday night?
Oh my
sort
gosh.
of kicks off this award show season.
Like in the big categories?
Yeah, I know your friend Sarah Paulson is also in the show, but also she's in a movie called Carol, which has gotten a lot of kudos too as well. So
I know. I haven't seen it yet. I was talking to her about it though. I'm excited. Is it good? Have you seen it?
yeah, it's great.
Oh,
It's amazing.
I can't wait. I really want to see. I haven't seen The Revenant yet, but I want to see. I did a thing recently for the Screen Actors Guild, and Leonardo DiCaprio got an award, and I got to meet him briefly, and he's just. I just feel like it's his time. I would love to see him win. Like, what else does he have to do to win? Like, he's, incredible. But also, Eddie Redmayne is brilliant in everything. And, I mean, I don't know. I love award season. I just think it's fun. I love to, this is when all the really good Oscar-y movies come out. Yeah.
But you also, aside from that, as you said before, you have a very big musical theater background.
Yeah.
We love you here in New York.
Thanks.
So tell me, you are returning to the city and putting on a production of The Secret Garden. Is that true?
Yeah, we're doing The Secret Garden for 2 nights at Lincoln Center, and it's going to be on PBS, and really good cast. Ramin Karimloo, who is, Les Mis, amazing. Sydney Lucas, who's the little girl from Fun Home, who stole the Tony Awards. It's like close up on the Tony Awards. It's like baby Meryl Streep. Like, boom. She's going to be Mary Lennox, and I'm going to be the evil doctor. I'm the bad guy, which is fun for me. I mean, it's kind of a cool new. I wonder if it comes from Horror Story or something. But I love this whole, playing the bad guy is fun. So that's going to be at Lincoln Center, and I'm from Broadway. I did many Broadway shows. I've been here this weekend with my husband. We saw 4 shows in 3 days.
Wow.
We saw Noises Off, unbelievable. If you like farce, oh my God, Megan Hilty, my buddy, just slays. And then, the revival of Fiddler on the Roof, which was so good. What else? Oh, and then Hamilton.
You saw Hamilton? I can't get tickets to that. Can anyone get tickets to that?
I'm telling you. I mean, do anything you can to get a ticket. I just, so many times in theater and just in life and pop culture, you hear about something that's in the zeitgeist and it has so much hype. And I was thinking, there's no way this is going to live up to the hype. How can it? And it did. My brain was exploding. It's so beautiful and brilliant, and it's like, you just have to see it. And I was definitely a little bit cynical, like how good. I mean, it can't be as good as everybody says, and it absolutely is. So, yeah.
So, do you have any plans in the future to head back to a show on Broadway?
Oh, I'd love to. I absolutely love to. Just depends on what it is, and it has to be the right thing. I mean, I live in Los Angeles now. I have a house, I have a family, so it's definitely logistically more difficult. But if the project is right, of course, absolutely. I was here for 13 years, and it's what brought me here in the first place. So, I don't know if it's going to be a play or a musical. I'm on a musical high from this weekend. I saw 3 musicals in one play. So, I'm on the lookout for sure.
Well, you're a TV star now, and apparently a movie star, because you're going to be starring in a movie with Audra McDonald, who's also a Broadway vet.
Indeed.
So tell us a little bit about that project.
I've shot about half of that now. Yeah, it's called Hello Again. It's based on Michael John LaCusa's piece called Hello Again. Great cast, Audra McDonald, and who else? Martha Plimpton, Rumor Willis. Cool, weird, eclectic group of people, and then together it really works. And it's very sexy, and it kind of spans 7 different time frames. And I've never done a movie musical. Seems like I would have done many, but it's my first one. So, it's going to be good. And Audra and I are opposite each other, and we had a very explicit, long love scene that my stuff with Gaga definitely prepped me for. I'll just say that.
Thank you, Gaga.
Thank you, baby.
Plenty more sex scenes to come here.
I don't know why I waited till I was 40 to start all this shit, but fine. I'll take it.
You're a more mature man now.
I think
There's
so.
nothing wrong with that.
Whatever.
Well, I definitely want to open it up to some audience questions because I'm sure there are some major fans out there. So let's take some.
We're going to start with a question from an online viewer. So Laura would like to know, would you ever like to host SNL?
Oh my God, are you kidding? Yes, I would love to host SNL. Am I supposed to look somewhere when they ask that? Okay. Yes. No, I would love to. I mean, when I was on 30 Rock, we did 2 live episodes from 8H at Rockefeller Center, and it was the hugest. Is that a word? Hugest SNL fan. So I mean, yeah. Oh my God, are you kidding? Absolutely. Absolutely.
Hi.
Hi.
Like you, I'm a big Lady Gaga fan too, so
Yeah.
I have to ask, what's your favorite Lady Gaga song?
I'm gonna go Edge of Glory, but acoustic Edge of Glory, just on piano. Yeah.
Hello.
Hi.
I have to know, what does your husband think about these long sex scenes with females?
He's laughing. He's fine with it. I mean, I'm gay and he's my husband, and I have a love scene with Lady Gaga, so he thinks it's hysterical. I mean, I think, right?
That's the dream.
Yes, he's nodding. Yes. It's weird though. I mean, in this movie I'm doing right now, I also have a love scene with a guy, so it's equal opportunity. It must be very weird for him, and we've talked about it, but he knows. It's part of the deal, and I'm always, as an actor, you're always kissing somebody. But yeah, it's weird, right? It's a little weird. Yeah, kinda.
Hi, Cheyenne.
Hi.
First of all, I did 3 shows in 2 days also. So
What'd you see?
I did King and I, then I did Fun Home, and then I did Chicago. And then I actually did Beautiful a few days after that. So
Oh, nice,
yeah,
nice.
so I'm a big theater kid too. But if you could put yourself into any of the Broadway shows that are out right now this season, what would you put yourself in?
Anything right now? Well, I gotta say Hamilton, but I would be a weird Hamilton, so I can't really do that. But I would, like, maybe the Jonathan Groff part in Hamilton. I think I could rock that. What else? King and I. Well, I'm not Asian. But, oh my gosh.
I could see you in Finding Neverland. Actually, I saw that. That was a great play.
Yeah, I haven't seen Finding Neverland, but And is Matt Morrison still in that?
Yeah, I think he leaves the end of this month, right?
Oh, is he? Okay, yeah. But yeah, I would say Hamilton. That's just because it's so fresh in my mind. Yeah.
This will be our last question.
Hi, by the way, you do not look like you're 40.
Oh, thank you. That's from my man tan. Thanks, Anna.
Also, if you could work with any other artist, who would you work with?
Oh, any other artist? George Michael. Yeah. I'd like to sing a duet with George Michael someday. Putting it out.
I would love to see you sing a duet with Gaga. Let's make that happen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good
Gaga,
to me.
if you're watching
I'm
this. Thank you so much for
Thank
being
you.
here.
Yeah,
This is
thank
great.
you guys.
Thank you guys for your questions. And American Horror Story is on Wednesdays, right? 10 o'clock on FX, so make sure to watch.